Hi, friends! We were just told in our ears that we have no graphics available to use for this show, so you get some blank monitors!
Yes! Well, you know the great thing about these blank monitors, the fact that you see our faces behind, and now you get to just see our faces in real life.
So now you can just focus right
focus on us.
So this is what the studio would look like if we literally had just fuzz on the TV back there.
I kind of like it.
It's literally like back in the day, if you switched to like a channel that didn't exist, it's just static.
What do they call it? Like popcorn or something?
Yeah, something like that. It's very bland.
There we go. Very bland. But it's okay because our show is spicy.
It is spicy.
We are excited.
I know, but like, how are we going to post this now on social with our blank monitors?
Well, we'll do another social media post later. Okay.
I should let you do the announcement.
No, you do the announcement.
You really worked hard on creating
No.
She did. She put all of her time and energy into creating our very own Caroline and Rashi Instagram.
Woo!
Do we have video?
I don't know if we have video of it. There's a picture of all three of us. Yes.
That's not our Instagram account, but that is me, Anthony, and Rashi.
And we do the newscast together.
Why is my hair so light there? Oh, look, my hair's in a ponytail there.
Oh, there's my hair. And I think we're just showing videos on I'm not sure what's happening right now.
Okay, well, I did send a screenshot of our Instagram, and it's at Caroline and Rashi.
Yes, it is at Caroline and Rashi.
What am I wearing? Oh, that was probably a day I got a spray tan or something.
Yes, you did. So these were some pictures that I posted just to populate our page, but we have been wanting so badly to be able to engage with you all. And I think the easiest way for us to do it, this was our first shoot. This was over a year ago.
Aww.
And Caroline is 5 inches taller than me, hence I have a box, and there's that shot where...
Yes, now you look taller than me there.
Yes.
That's so funny.
So the point of the Instagram is just to have...
There it is!
There we go! Yes, here's the Instagram.
Wow, we're up to 342 followers today.
Yes, that's
It started at 0 yesterday.
We are less than... Yeah, it's been like 24 hours.
Oh, and this is the email that you can email us at.
Yes, we have our
Caroline and Rashi at fox.com. So if you're watching this right now, send us an email or a message on our Instagram account, and we are going to implement answering your questions or doing things that you want to see us do or topics that you want to hear us talk about. So it can be a personal question to me and Rashi. It could be, hey, can you guys chat about this?
Right, advice, whatever. And you know what? If you send us and you want to say you want to be anonymous or whatever, we won't share your name. If, say, it's an issue you're having with your boyfriend or something, and you want to keep you anonymous.
Yes. But if you'd like us, if you don't mind us sharing your name, we'd be happy to say who you are and the question that came in. But that's the email that you can reach us at now. And then our Instagram, too, will be taking messages. And we're going to personally try to post like, hey, what do you want to ask us? Or, hey, we want to talk about this today. What are your questions about it? Or hey, weigh in on this. We'll read your comments. So we want it to be more like you guys are interacting with us during the show.
Definitely. And eventually we're just transparent like we have been since the beginning, the birth of this show.
Yeah.
Which having like a Caroline and Rashi comments or Caroline and Rashi inbox to where we have a graphic and then we talk about what you all want to talk about, because really it's all of us together. And I put that in our Instagram too. It's just, fun, friendship, fierce conversation, and getting through life together, because it can get tricky sometimes.
I know. This is like girl chat.
Even my boss, I don't know if he's told you this, Aaron, our boss, he was like, look, I know, Rashi, your happy place is Caroline.
I know.
And I'm like, but it is my happy place.
And today the show came together so easily that it was like not a stress. Sometimes it is a little stressful leading up to the show because we do like all of this. We produce it all. So, but today was easy. Some days are harder.
Yes. You know what is good about this show too is the fact that we can get out of some things because we have the show.
I know.
Right? That's so true. Just letting you guys know.
Don't tell anybody.
Don't tell anybody though.
Yeah, no, it is. But some days also, like, if
There's
a rerun
so much,
is on, that's because like we're pulled to cover news or to do stories or whatever. So I actually got a lot done last night at work. So I was just very productive. So that's like a weight lifted off.
Did you see how many posts we had on Instagram? That's
you
what I was busy doing.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean. Like, I cannot take credit. She really worked hard
I think it's just like I'm yelling, hey, Caroline, would you mind if we did this or whatever? So we are like, talking about it together. But we tend to think the same when it comes to that sort of stuff. So, you know, it kind of just works out. But
did I get you a selfie light for Christmas? I'm pretty sure
yes,
I did, right?
you did, yes.
Are you going to start using it for our posts?
I should.
Yes!
Oh, we should do that for this thing,
I
right?
did bring mine.
Oh, perfect.
And I'm like, this is girl chat here. So I'm like, Rashi, we need your selfie light in your posts.
Yes.
You be looking dark. Shadows, okay?
Dark shadow, the shadows. The shadows is what she's talking about.
The selfie light. So,
and this is like very accepted now, by the way. You don't feel weird if you buy like
you gotta get a selfie
something
light.
on Amazon. They're not expensive.
I got her one. Pretty sure I got you one for Christmas.
You did.
You gotta charge that baby up.
It's
and
charged.
you gotta bring the light into the post.
Are my posts like not?
No, but no, you're an expert at social media. Like your following is amazing. But there's some times when I'm like, you should use the light.
Thank you.
And you have one.
A true friend would tell you that.
And so I waited until we were on Caroline-rashi to tell you, because I thought it'd be a great time to tell everybody, you should get a selfie light. They make your photos look literally professional.
Okay.
This one's from Amazon. Yours I got off TikTok Shop. Get them wherever. Like it, and we have to use the selfie light for our
use
Instagram.
That. Yes, yeah, we'll use that definitely.
And that's just your friendly reminder too to not post dark shadowed videos on your story or anything. You should always have the light.
Yes, and I kind of feel. Thank you for telling me that. And I also just want to say how I feel about the AI and the filters.
Ugh.
What the heck? Don't do it.
No.
You can tell you're using a filter
yes,
like
I
that.
agree.
Nobody's face.
Your face is so beautiful. You need the light.
I'm talking about, and if you're
but
having
AI
a bad
and all the
day,
filters.
yes.
No, like I feel like when Instagram came out, and this is all the way through like 2016, 2017, 2018, it was all about the filters. Like now, like seriously, over editing and over filters are so cringe.
Yes, and I recently found out from Caroline that like transitions are cringe too, so I like really limit transitions if I'm doing a reel.
No, but you do good. I like your transitions now, like because they're more like
it's like
pulled back. Yeah,
yes. It's not like
no, it's
every
perfect.
single
You're
one.
so good, but you're so great at social media. I mean, she has a really big following. She built all by herself. Like,
thank you.
No help.
Thank you. Well, I was very inspired by you.
Oh my gosh.
So
please.
yes, but I think that. But I will say, to build a social media following, I cannot think of anybody that has a big following that is using filters. They're all real and authentic.
Yeah.
And that is the baseline for this show, for us.
And it's funny because even sometimes influencers, at least on TikTok, they'll use a beauty filter and they're like, wait a minute, let me take my beauty filter off, and then they'll show their real selves.
Yes.
And I like that transparency. Like if you want to throw it on for a second and then you're like, wait, I really want to show you guys what this makeup looks like, and then they take it off. Like I can respect that because it's like, okay, like at least you're like kind of showing both ways.
Right.
But we don't get a filter on the news, which is why I'm like, why would I filter my photos?
Our cameras do have a filter.
Really?
Yeah, did you not know that?
No.
Yeah, so like we look, it's not like a heavy filter obviously, but there is something happening there where
is it really a filter, or is it just like the lighting and the way that the cameras work?
There's something with, I don't know what it is. It's not like they click a filter, but there's something where, because a previous anchor would not wear any foundation because it was already
a guy,
something or another.
It was a girl. I bet I have no idea who you're talking about, but I can guarantee you they didn't look good.
So anyway, I'm really excited about our next.
Because now I'm going to try no foundation. Maybe I'll try it. I should try it.
You should try it.
Just out of curiosity, because I have freckles, and see if they show up, which I know they will. I have no idea who we're talking about. So this is like, I literally have no idea. So I would love to test it.
She should test it. You look so cute with freckles, though.
Thanks. I mean,
it's like a thing.
I like them. Like, I don't mind them. It's just like the foundation that we wear is full coverage, because these lights are very bright.
Yes, they are. We can't look at them.
Anyway,
or else we'd go blind.
Maybe this person looked amazing, handsome, beautiful. Not sure if it's a boy or a girl, but anyway, maybe we'll test it out.
All right, we'll be right back.
I am so excited to talk about this. I really am.
Me too.
Okay, so Mel Robbins, one of our favorite podcasters and motivational speakers, she came out with a book. We've talked about it on here before it ever came out, called The Let Them Theory. And in this book, I'm listening to it via audiobook on audio, and she narrates it herself. So I feel like I'm listening to her podcast, the Mel Robbins podcast. She is explaining what the Let Them Theory is, but also the other component to that theory, which is let me, okay? Because they go hand in hand. And Rashi shared this wonderful quote on her Instagram. Sometimes in life, the most loving thing you can do is stop. I cannot read it from there. Stop fixing and start accepting people as they are. The best way to love someone is to love them as they are. And it starts with not everyone wants to change. Let them. So I was far away from the camera, so
That's
I
okay.
had to jump up and read it. But anyway, this book just basically teaches you how to exist with people who do not want to and will never change. This could be your own mom, this could be your family, a friend, but then it also teaches you can't just say, oh, let them and then cause all these problems because you say that. Then the component let me, which is what steps can you take to deal with that person's lack of empathy, or if that person's judging you, like what can then you do to make sure that you stay mentally okay, that you stay happier. And in some cases, what you say to another person can actually make them think about how they're acting. But you're never going to change a person,
Right.
And I think we deal with that a lot just in the corporate life. Like, people are going to be how they're going to be, and it's only you're responsible for how you respond to that.
Right.
And that's really like what she's hammering in this book, and it's so good. It's a book that no matter if you are 17 years old or 78 years old, it literally applies.
I think the thing that stood out to me the most is the fact that Mel Robbins said the reason, first of all, she was a prosecutor. Like, I think that, and we've discussed this, the reason why she's so impactful is because I think she was such a hard ASS, like before, like just real corporate, real cutthroat.
She was,
and then
went
just
to law
realized,
school,
right,
just,
realized, wait, there's more to life than this. Like, this is not what it's about. And the let them theory is a way to give the power back to you.
Yeah.
And that's huge. And to give you an example, we even, when we're just talking just about family stuff or whatever, we even say, well, let them. We'll let, because, for instance, there are people in my family that are doing things with their lives, careers, whatever, that I might not understand because I'm like, I would be doing this and this and this. But you know what? Let them. Let them be them. That can't apply to kids, though, because kids you can still, shape into the humans that the best versions they can be.
And that's a big part of her book, too, is how this would apply to kids. Rashi can't say, oh, her kid is like drawing on the wall or something. Let them.
Yeah.
Like, no.
Right.
But how you deal with that.
Yes.
So let me deal with it in a way that is going to be impactful for the kid and myself.
Yes.
I think that's huge because the way kids interpret things. Also, though, she made a great point in the book today that most adults have the emotional intelligence of an 8-year-old.
It's true.
And when you think about it like that, and I've seen adults just throw a tantrum, just scream, act crazy, because they probably don't have the emotional intelligence of a grown adult. Most people don't. In this book is what she's saying, and this is all according to research. And I think that that's a great reminder that adults can just be kids in an adult body and they act like it.
I think adults are worse than kids because at least with kids, they are telling you straight how it is, just straight shooter, just I like this, I don't like this, whatever, that sort of thing. And really it is when you're dealing with either people at work or in your family, whatever, you cannot change anyone, so you just let them.
Yeah.
And you take that power back. And I think the other thing that Stephen Colbert said, which was very impactful too, it was in an interview with Anderson Cooper. He said, I'm grateful for the things that I wish never happened to me. And the reason for that is because life itself is a gift. Existing is a gift. And when you think about everything that's happened in your life, you have to be grateful for it, the good and the bad, because eventually at the end of the day, you can't pick and choose what you're grateful for, right?
Totally.
So I think that there have been numerous occasions where Caroline and I both, in our personal life, professional life, whatever, have used this let them theory. And that's why I wanted to share it with you all. And so
it's like an exaggerated version of her podcast, of the Mel Robbins podcast.
Yes.
It just goes deeper. There's more research. There's more science. There's more situations that can apply to you in this book. I'm addicted to it. I'm already on like chapter 10 or 11, and I just started listening 2 days ago. So, but you can buy the physical book too if you'd rather read it. But just I use these as a way that I can listen to it when I'm working out, cleaning up, and it has been awesome. So let them think whatever they want to think about you.
Yes.
You can't control it.
You can't control it. And when I posted this on our Instagram page, I said this is like book club vibes, right?
Yeah.
Because I think it's great that both of us are reading something that is inspiring us to be a better version of ourselves and sharing it with people, because that's really what it's all about. And that's what really gets the clicks and the likes also on Instagram and social media, is these motivational things people are looking for.
And just being yourself, like not being afraid to post on social media and not being afraid of what your friends might think. Like, she talks about all of this. I would encourage anybody in any age demographic to go listen to it. She's awesome. I'm blown away.
We will be right back.
All right, staying on the topic of food. Wait, we weren't even talking about food.
We always talk about food.
All right, let's talk about it. That was just what was in this that I pulled over. Anyway, it turns out that a mother's diet during pregnancy can shape a baby's taste preferences. Researchers discovered that fetuses exposed to certain foods like kale or carrots remembered and reacted to those flavors after birth. This could actually help prevent picky eating by introducing healthy foods early. The findings highlight how perennial diets may influence lifelong eating habits. So Rashi, my question to you is, did you eat certain things during your pregnancies, and how did that impact your kids, if at all?
Well, I don't think that, I can't really say any correlation. My mom would tell me, eat peanuts so that the kids aren't allergic to peanuts.
Okay.
But my daughter is allergic to peanuts.
And you did, in fact, eat peanuts during pregnancy?
Yes, I did. I mean, I'm not like a huge fan of peanuts, but what I did do, which I think that helped a lot, was I ate very healthy. And like for Ryan, my 8-year-old now, I was like really into apples, apple juice, applesauce, everything apple.
Oh, interesting.
And I would cut, like I was working the morning show, so in the morning at like 2 a.m. I'd be cutting the bell peppers, different things to eat. And I think that helped me with mobility and strength because I wasn't eating bad food, so.
Does he like apples now?
Yeah, it's okay. It's not like
he's not obsessed with apples or anything.
But you know what? They're both pretty healthy kids in terms of, like, knock on wood, but in terms of like they like carrots, cucumbers, like to snack on.
Do you let them dip them in ranch?
They don't like
ranch.
Yeah, no. But Liana loves just ketchup, so she'll just
eat ketchup.
Eat ketchup, yeah. And I'm like, whatever. It's as long as carrots dipped in ketchup.
No, are you serious?
Yeah.
She likes it.
She loves it, and I'm like, whatever, girl, get your veggies in.
That's so funny. Yeah, I'd rather them eat the carrot than not eat the carrot. Yes. And if we got to put ketchup on it, put the ketchup on it.
And a huge hack for play dates is I just buy one of those veggie trays, and that's the snacks. You know, for
my
for
mom
the
used to do that. I remember too,
yes.
And I'll do that one day.
Yes.
Yeah.
No,
sure.
but I think it's more for the mom, like how the mom feels. If you eat healthy foods, obviously it's going to be good for you and the baby. So why not do it?
Yeah. Were you repulsed by anything? Is there anything you couldn't eat when you were pregnant with them?
I mean, I couldn't drink alcohol, so I did miss a margarita here and there.
The honesty.
Yes. But I didn't drink. I know they say that you can, have one glass. I just didn't. It wasn't like really wanted to do it. You're just not really feeling it. It's like after a good workout, you don't feel having a soda or a pop, right? You like it.
I know some women get really sickened by certain smells or textures whenever they are pregnant. So
what was very different for me was, parts of India are very different. So North India is very different from South India. The food, the culture, the everything. But and my whole family is from North India. But for some reason, I would always crave South Indian food, which was really
Yeah. Is there like a certain dish?
It's called upma.
Okay.
And
you craved that?
Yeah, my grandmother would make me tubs of it. And
no way. What is it?
It's like some ground, I don't even know, grain.
Oh. Is it a veggie-based dish? Or?
Yes. There's
interesting.
meat
so your
in
grandma would make it for you? And that's what you craved?
Yep.
I mean, it sounds healthy.
Yeah, it is very healthy.
Yeah.
But this whole thing about, because I heard about this earlier too. I just don't know if that's true. Because
Yeah, I don't know either. However, I know my mom randomly craved. I have to this day never seen her eat this. Like a Subway tuna salad sandwich. Like she hates Subway. But for whatever reason, I guess when she was pregnant with me, that's what she craved, and so she would eat it. And I love tuna salad now. I really do love tuna salad or tuna salad sandwiches, and she'll make it at home like a tuna. But I've never in my life seen my mother like go to Subway and get like a tuna. Like I don't think she would do it, but for some reason that's what she craved. I guess and I love tuna salad. So, but then my sister wouldn't eat anything. So
and she's allergic to like everything, right?
I think that was actually the underlying problem, was that her allergies were so bad and we just like didn't know. So like maybe that's why she wouldn't eat a lot of things. It would really like affect her, but she was very picky, and I'm not picky at all. I don't know. Who knows?
Who knows? Well, the study says this. I say if you are pregnant, eating healthy definitely has its benefits. It's a little bit harder because you do want to like kind of stuff your face sometimes. Like you're like, I'm over it, but you know. It's probably the best.
Well, good job. You did great.
Thank you.
All right, that's all we have time for. Again, make sure you email us.
Yes.
It's caroline-rashi@fox.com, and we want to hear from you. Message us on our Instagram page, and we'll get to all of your questions when we come back tomorrow.
All right. Bye, friends.